Hey, what's going on, guys? So I was gonna fast forward to Lexington, but Nick Valentine wanted to talk to us, so I thought it was the perfect time just to go here. So let's go pick it right up.
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, anything you want to know?
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. And something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks, once I'd gotten myself established. But the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
Okay, so that was quite interesting because I do enjoy that. Like that dialogue's pretty cool. So we're going to Lexington again. I'll talk about it in a sec. I mean, at the old highway. It looks like this weak Wooded Pond's quickest way. So think about using the companions like Nick like that is like I kind of love Boone in New Vegas because basically his backstory kind of like was really you could feel it. Same way with that one there, you like actually want to figure out what's actually going on with that guy, what actually happened. Like the part where he did like in from my ear is like crazy. Like I did not think that at all, but you know that's what happens when it's kind of interesting tidbit they add in. You know, there's other characters that do you think Cass or do you think MacReady have that much depth in them? To be honest, I'm not sure, and I don't know if we'll ever figure out, but we'll find out eventually. I mean, if this playthrough goes past 150, maybe 200 playthroughs, maybe I'll finally get there, but at the moment, Nick's like in the driving seat, and then Dogmeat's just behind, so they're pretty safe. Anyway, who is this? It's a trader. Oh, little kittens. Oh. Right, let's get over to this highway. I think we're about to do some savage deeds, so I want to get this going. Here's our friend. Did he change, did he?
Hey,
Deacon, is that you?
like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
You can change your face.
I put myself under the knife every year or two. New face, new body, you know, the full makeover. It keeps our enemies guessing.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That's the point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
Your base was under a donut shop? That's awesome.
It's a lot better than it sounds. Well, it was, until it was blown to hell.
That sounds really, really bad.
It was a disaster with a capital D. The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
What exactly are we looking for?
I'll tell you when we get inside. I know that's a bum deal, but strategic ignorance has saved our organization more times than I can count. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base, so let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point. So I'm looking for rail signs, symbols we use to send messages to each other. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. All right, maybe the handshake never got on. Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us. Here we go. Rail sign. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going.
Where's our tourist friend?
Got another rail sign. Right there.
Wow. He just got wrecked. Where's the sign? Oh,
Now, what's this?
smart. Cheers, thanks.
Think you could use this?
No, we're good, Nick. We're good. Take the shot. Like, come on. Let's go.
Something out.
Ooh, get down to the ground. Take a third one and just take the head out. No, let's get right from those rods. Anything this person got?
Probably close.
Where's our tourist? I want to find our tourist. The Super Duper Mart there, is it? I don't know. Looks like something where we should be. Okay, looks like our guy's gonna go ahead. Wait, what's that? That does not mean much. Is he Archer? Oh, here he is.
Once your friend gets here, how about we have a chat? Huh?
Where's our guy? Where's Deacon? Deacon? Where'd he go?
See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me.
Okay. So let's say mine is in the shop.
Once your friend gets here, how about we have a chat, huh?
If you ever hurry up, like, come on, would you? Does he rank with me? Because I'm rank 19. I mean, probably does rank with me. I hope he does. Clear that. Look, a few episodes ago.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? You have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new. She's just showing me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
Tell me what's going on.
I signed on for some light recon, but that little Slocum's Joe of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches. The front's fortified to hell and back. They placed mines all over the goddamn place.
What do you mean by chrome dome synths?
You know, them early model synths. Looks like metal wrapped over mechanical innards. You see them here and there doing who knows what for the Institute.
Wait, they have a minefield?
Yeah, the mother of all minefields. I couldn't draw you a map if I tried.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Alright, where's Deacon gone?
Deacon,
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
he doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So, we're going in through the escape tunnel.
The donut shop has an escape tunnel?
What? Doesn't everyone have an escape tunnel? Seriously though, thank God for that tunnel. If it weren't for that, there wouldn't be any railroad left.
The tunnel has got to be easier than a frontal assault.
Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
Right, how do I get down from up here? Is there some magic way down that I have not seen? That's a long drop. Or are we missing something? So how do I get down there? There's no quick way, is there? Okay, doesn't look like there's a quick way down there, so... So we gotta run. Anything over here? Why can't they give me something easy? Like, come on. Right, this looks like a scary guy to the side, and looks like it's jumpable. So I sure hope it is. Grand, right now, where is this place? I don't miss from close range. Right, it's all them. Did I have my, where did my sniper rifle? Oh my. Okay, let's get the combat shotgun out. I have a feeling we're going to be up close and personal. And I have a feeling Sins don't like the up close and personal approach. Into the sewer we go. Let the games begin.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Who's Dr. Carrington?
All goes well, you'll meet him soon enough.
What can you tell me about the Gen 1s and 2s?
The synths didn't start off as nigh-perfect copies of human beings. The Institute had to work up to that level of hubris. Gen 1s and 2s were stepping stones along the way. The Railroad's not fully united on how we feel about them.
What's there to be divided about?
Everyone wants to liberate the Gen 3s, the human-looking synths. Some of the synths in the Railroad, like Glory, think we should help earlier models too. But Gen 1s are basically the same as, well, a Protectron. So the line gets muddy. Do we defend AI rights? Terminals? Hell, turrets? Anytime it gets brought up, fireworks. All the old arguments flare up. The upshot is Glory and some others won't run missions like this.
I'm risking my neck here. I want to know what I'm risking it for.
So I'll be straight with you, although you're not gonna like it. I have no idea what the prototype does. Us Railroad agents are treated like mushrooms, kept in the dark and fed... well, you get the idea. It's gotta be important, though. Des wouldn't risk our hides lightly.
Let's find a prototype then.
Together with you, I like our odds. First step is to override the security lockdown.
Do I attack this? Do I? Or.
If it's giving you trouble, I could give that terminal a look.
Hey,
I'm listening.
think you can unlock that terminal?
Done and done.
Oh, it looks like Deacon will do it for us.
Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No. 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 Ah, missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside. Someone left
Poor
a rail
Roger.
sign here. This one is dangerous.
Right.
How are they?
Is someone present?
Oh. Not Daddy.
Is someone present? Yeah, I'm gonna murder you.
Sensitivity.
Sit down. For a short, compact one. Fusion cell. Unfortunately, I did not last long. Take all those bad goodies.
Wait, see the box in the center of that rail sign? That means there's a cache in it. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before it. You know, look around. Tinker managed to turn on the defenses. Barely slowed the coursers down, but hey, probably saved some lives. I don't think you've ever seen a courser. They're top of the line in Institute. Let's fuck up your day tech. There shouldn't be any coursers in here, but if there are, just run.
Ooh. Found you.
Movement detected.
Go on, put the mine in. many of them did that take out? That was a nice plant. God damn, that one is infected. You know it is, Shells. God damn, you think instant piss, but I took it anyway.
You must want to protect something awful precious.
Alright, let's go deeper into the rabbit hole.
Another active terminal. We didn't have time to trip the defenses up ahead. Power them up. We can give our friends a little surprise.
Okay, I'm gonna end the video right here, guys. Back in a few minutes. Peace out. Have a good one.